Let's be real, teachers deserve the world, but they probably don't need another mug. Hi friends, I'm Tana here with Creative Fabrica, and today we're putting together some teacher appreciation crafts and gifts that teachers actually want to receive. These are more useful, customizable, and honestly just more fun. We're gonna make a snackle box full of their favorite things. We're gonna make a personalized bag tag that they can hang on their school bag, and a custom clipboard, things that they can actually use every single day. I'm gonna walk you through each project step by step, how to personalize them, and we're going to assemble everything so that it's polished and gifting ready. These are perfect no matter if you're gifting just for one teacher or batching multiple for different teachers. And you can easily customize everything based off of your teacher's favorite colors or their personality. So let's go ahead and jump on in.
To get started, we are working on the clipboard, and I found this adorable Silly Goose Teacher Club design, and I layered that on top of a blue gingham. Now we are going to go ahead and jump into Silhouette Studio. We're just going to change some settings so that we can turn on our print and cut, and we're going to make sure that our sizing is set to letter. Now I'm going to go ahead and import that image that I just layered from Creative Fabrica, and then we are just going to size that down to make sure that it fits within our design. Now I found these adorable frames on Creative Fabrica as well, and I really liked the scalloped edge because the teacher I'm creating for is very girly, so I figured this would be perfect for her clipboard. Now I'm just going to resize until it fits exactly how I want it to fit within both my letter size and with that Silly Goose design. Just take your time with this part to make sure that everything fits exactly how you want, and then we're going to go ahead and get that printed out, and I am using a matte sticker paper for this. Now we're going to go ahead and put that on our cutting mat, and we're going to cut that out with our Silhouette Cameo 5 Alpha. Also, make sure you're fully adhering that down so that it doesn't come loose while you're cutting. After that's nice and cut out, we're just going to peel off the excess and weed it out so that it's ready to get on our clipboard. Here's the clipboard that we're going to be using. It's just a plain white clipboard. You could do as much as you want with this and go completely extra. However, we are just going to stick to the sticker for today. It's really simple just to smooth it out and gift to your teacher. Next, we're going to go ahead and work on that bag tag that we were talking about. And I'm using that same exact scallop design that we got from Creative Fabrica, and we're just going to start by designing her bag tag. Now I'm just going to take the frame, and then I'm going to take the circle or the oval tool. I'm going to hold shift to make sure that it's also going to be a full circle. This just keeps it completely even instead of making it an oval. And then we're going to select all and make a compound path so that that hole punches out. Now I'm going to go ahead and just write her name. We're going to center that. We are changing the font to one of my personal favorites, which is KL Mismatched Socks. It's such a fun font, and it's really great for laser projects, which is what this bag tag is going to be. Now we're just going to go ahead and adjust the design just a little bit here. I didn't want my line spacing to be too far apart, so we're just going to adjust that until we're happy with it, and then we're going to send it to the laser. First, we are cutting out that scalloped edge, and we are doing this on cast white acrylic, and that is because we are going to sublimate it to make it match our clipboard. So we're going to be using some blue gingham sublimation paper that we printed out from a design from Creative Fabrica, and we're going to sublimate that on there. While the heat press is heating up, we are cutting out the Mrs. Ashurst in some pink letters because that's one of her favorite color. And this is just another cast acrylic that is a dusty pink rose shade. Now here's our scalloped frame. We're just going to flip that over onto our sublimation paper, and we're going to try to get this as straight as we possibly can, and then secure that really nice and tight with some sublimation tape or heat tape. Now over to the heat press. I have my heat press preheated for 400 degrees, and we're going to press for 45 seconds. But when you are working with overlapping sublimation paper like this that goes over the edges, always make sure to protect your heat press pad with some parchment paper or something similar. After that is nice and cooled down, we're going to peel that tape off, and then we're just going to wipe it clean with a baby wipe. Here I'm just dry fitting her name to make sure that it's all going to fit. And then I will say that we used some dual tight adhesive on the back of the letters to make this process a lot smoother when gluing it down. After you get all of the letters on there, go ahead and choose a ribbon of your choice, and we're just going to get that nice and tied through the hole so that they have something to tie onto their bag with. I really love how this one came out, and I love how much it matches the adorable clipboard there in the background. Next and finally, we are going to be working on designing some thank you tags to go on to our snackle box. So here I am in Photoshop. I'm just typing thank you in all caps, and we're using the font Dream Wish Sans. And then we are also going to be using the font Dream Wish Script to add this next section that says for all that you do. Of course, our teachers do so much for us. So next, I'm going to show you one of my favorite things that I like to do when doing like an ombre design. You're going to take a color palette, place that image over the text you're wanting to work with, and then you're going to change it to a Gaussian blur from the top section, and we are just going to resize that. You're going to make sure that your color layer is on top of your wording, and then you're going to turn that into a clipping mask, and that's going to make your text have this beautiful ombre rainbow color that you chose. Next, we're just going to go ahead and double click our text and then add a stroke just to make it a little bit more defined. Now for the cutting part, we are just taking some gift tags from Creative Fabrica. These are just some great SVGs to have on hand. And we're just going to import that into Silhouette Studio and then also import our beautiful design that we just made. We're just going to center that, resize everything so that it fits properly. And of course, you can make these as big or small as you would like. Just mess around with the sizing until you are happy with what you have, and then align them and get them printed out on some cardstock. And then from here, you can get them cut with whatever your cutting machine is. Again, I'm using the Silhouette Cameo 5 Alpha, and it works really great to get really clean lines when it comes to cardstock. When you're placing it on your cutting mat, make sure that it's nice and aligned on both the side and the top. That way your machine does not have any issues reading off those registration marks. Next, it's time to fill the snackle box. This part is of course going to depend on your teacher and their personality, their likes. Hopefully they give you some hints about what they like. I'm just adding some cute bows, some strawberry lemonade packets. We have a cute little mini measuring tape. And then I'm also going to fill it with some customized pencils. There is more tutorials on this for you if you wanted to know exactly how to laser engrave some pencils. We have a cute gift card holder, as well as some pink post-it notes to go along with the theme that we have going on here. And then of course, we're just going to top that with some tissue paper, get the top nice and secured, and then add our beautiful thank you gift tags on top with some cute ribbon. From here, the rest of the packaging is all on you. You can make it as extra or as simple as you want. And I just know that your teachers are going to appreciate this so much more than just the same cheesy mug that they get year after year.
I really love how everything turned out because everything feels practical, but still really thoughtful and personalized, which is exactly what makes a great gift stand out. If you wanted to make your own versions for your favorite teachers, you can find all kinds of fonts, graphics, and cut files over on Creative Fabrica in their massive file library. If this gave you some ideas for fun teacher appreciation gifts, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions or if you have anything to add. Thanks so much for crafting alongside with me today. I will see you in the next one.